companies. I want to ask any of my panel members. Any one of us.
The treaty of what was the Godgesberg and what was a treaty?
The Godgesberg.
Treaty or something like
that. Not
that.
just a treaty. Before the treaty, something happened. Before something happened. Okay, even if say again. Was it a demonstration? Thank you very much. There was a protest.
I know it's 1940.
There was,
so that's a bond of peace.
There was a
thing
protest.
That
Because I'm taking you back so that you understand.
Please. We can't 1332. No, 19 hours.
Me can't 1332. Man, be a question. Me can't see it. It can't see any encore. Who beside 1442?
A history thing.
I have a history show.
Mr. Logic to us why.
The thing is, a set of Ghanaians stepped on the streets and decided to protest against a common hardship, the same thing that our people are doing. And slave masters, no, they didn't take it lightly. 3 servicemen were shot. I say, Lanka, if they ain't police for no, through their way, no. Trying to that's what happened. 3 people were shot dead. Then it ended up into a riot, from a protest to a riot. And it was after that riot they say, okay, if that's the case, we are going for independence. Now my fear is it's your right, as the lawyer said. We all read the article. It's your right to assemble. But sometimes may allow being in funny personal agenda being Jimmy. That is where my point is. People are allowing themselves to be fooled by other people's agenda. Now I bet na police fire say, what is the core duty of the police? Is to protect and to serve. So who tisi kwan so na say also protest it. Na police for no share the way I move behaving na say be I bet me cause problem. Is it wrong for them to come and protect? In the course of protection, no, who must be held will be held. I guess you pushing, you be pushing. I guess you want to tell you want to transit. I don't know bonnie. I don't know bonnie ben we be na here protesting me Lexi. Police to be jail share the way I me yeah now make me pra Lexi. No about say Mr. Logic macho. You say ya Mr. Logic in TSC no one should protest. First of all, the person who protested, you couldn't have even gone anywhere close to Jubilee. There was no way they could have gone anywhere close to Jubilee. As we speak, this is the 3rd day of their protest, but they are still there. Sometimes, no, I say, some of the youth, no, if you say protest, it should be to say, you have not stayed. Because they shouldn't protest though. I'm with it. It's your right. But if you haven't stayed in a violent environment before, if you say me, I stayed in a violent community for 8 good years. I've seen murders upon murder is a regular thing I see every day. You couldn't
Ghana.
Yeah, Ghana. I mean, but those who know. You couldn't you don't want to see murder. How many of you have seen regular murder? Say you kunipa. How many of you have seen? Sometimes I won't say that embobra ehu ni be officer ade bi efe. Hwe omo amugu na omo kwa pena people. Some of them I went to one of the conveners Facebook page which is what's his name? Oliver. I went on his Facebook page. Let me see. Be sure the way a guy he has been going about Zakwa. I'm going to share who he is. I went to read about him first of all. Then I went on his page. As a matter of fact, on his Facebook page, I'm saying it here. And if he hears me, people were pushing for coup d'etat on his page. Say we will fight, we will die, we will kill people. And I went to write under his post there. How if you are brave, go and take your guns and go fight. Don't be stupid. That's what I go right there. Come and see the people. You are a coward. We go fight. We go die. We will kill. On his page, when they were saying they will fight and kill and they will die, he didn't say nothing.
Do you know why?
Maybe.
No, do you know why? He has a case in court like that.
I'm coming, please.
Maybe you don't know.
Please. I don't want anybody to question me. When you guys were talking, I was quiet. I had the point to question you guys.
Oliver is not here to respond to what you are saying.
He's not here, but he will hear.
No, so
this is TV.
So that's again I'm saying.
Do you know why? Because I did it.
Yes.
I did it. So if he hears Mr. Logic said what and what, he knows it's true.
There could be a lot of reasons.
I don't need him to counter what I said. It is what I saw on his page. His Facebook page. You can go to his Facebook page and go over.
But the only thing I'm trying to draw your attention to is that the fact that it's on his Facebook page doesn't mean that is true.
There was a post on his Facebook page. There was a post. What will make people comment? It's the post you will make. Mzgee, I'm not speaking. Me bonidio.
Oniha.
Me kasa ombra say. Me bonidi. Seven na me koya ade no. Enye bi na here na me ko. Me na me koya ade no. Me won some for people were drumming war and violence on his page. I say my post say let's
me person me bisa o say Oliver Ochinaka say what defame na. Yen ka say wo.
What defame no? Me na me kan here. I did it. I went on this. Listen, I said that.
And so we cannot take claim that we know what he's written.
Can you listen to what I'm saying?
I'm listening to you.
I said that he had made a post. I did not say what he wrote. And people were drumming violence and coup under the post. And I went there and insulted him. Me can't say, am I afraid? I insulted him. And then the people decided on me. Some were saying that it's about time to take the bull by the horn. It's about time blood must set. I'm not lying. Unless they go and delete it.
Who doesn't have
Charlie, let me see. If anybody is watching me at home, I'm coming. For what you said, if anyone watching me at home, please go on his Facebook page, flip back as early this year or somewhere in December. People should go on his page and flip it now. I had to block the what do you call it? They were tagging me, they were sending the insult direct to my page. I had to block it. Why do you think I will comment? Let me show them I'm conforming church or now. That's his followers. And it's about the youth of the country must rise. It's about time to take the bull by the horn. This is like a call for violence. So I went and insulted him. Say, why are the people writing some thing like this? Maybe a wood leader, no? Hey, my friend, don't say this. You have to caution them. And this youth were calling for blood. So when I went to insult them, then they said that you have come and see the insult. Some wrote as long as you are plenty insult.
And you block them.
I block all of them.
Why?
And they come because I didn't want to keep responding to them. See, make I tell you something. So Ghana na mutimu na mo se mo bre no. We are yen nkwana we nye bre. But I want to caution the youth of Ghana. Men can say you are cowards. The peace you get, mutumi drive mu fie, ebe tena ha, mutumi cheshe TV, cheshe United TV no. That peace, more values our peace no until 2024. I'm telling the youth of Ghana. Value that peace you have dressing and driving your cars and value that peace until 2024 and stop being stupid.
Are you
because no violence. You say what?
Are you threatening the youth?
I'm they used to stop being stupid.
You are threatening the youth.
Threatening them.
They are being stupid.
They are being stupid. That's what they are being.
Exactly.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me ask you. They are being stupid and I will not withdraw because you haven't seen violence before. You sit in a peaceful country, say you are suffering. We are suffering.
But
keep quiet. The only please, Pachao, Okasana was quiet. You spoke about how many minutes I was quiet. I didn't even say a word. You think I didn't have any cause to also counter you?
No, but what you are saying, me person make us say you
what,
are not.
What do you want to say? What right do you have to speak in my country?
No, but you say she's stupid.
You don't have a right.
No, you say she's stupid. No, she has. No, she does.
You don't have a right.
No, she does. She does. She's rude. She's stupid. She's rude.
What I'm saying is that you can't base your submission on the number of people that have written comments and say the whole list is being stupid. No, you can't do that.
Please. Ukasano, I was very quiet. Don't think everything you said. No,
she didn't insult
you have every right.
She didn't insult anybody.
What I said.
Don't insult.
You have every
you
right.
think I'm interested in but
you are insulting.
But if you don't understand, if you don't understand,
I am telling you that I am not interested.
Lexi is used. She's used.
If you are loud, I'm louder.
At least let him
please
behave yourself. You to behave yourself.
I'm with her.
This is not the matter of being loud.
Mzgee, you see me, what I don't like in my life is impudence.
Nobody is being impudent.
When she was talking, you hear me talk. If you are disrespectful, me, I'm a rude boy.
You see, that's what
right do you have? You step into my
Mzgee. What do you mean by right? What do you mean by being
No.
At least
I'm just
Mzgee.
But
he needs to withdraw.
even want to speak.
If
I want to say something, I have every right to do that. Don't tell me I'm being disrespectful.
Yes.
Don't tell me I'm being disrespectful. That's what you do. Don't tell me that.
Has the right to speak in my time.
She does.
Oh, come on. This is not a round table discussion.
Round table.
Don't tell me I'm being disrespectful. Make you not tell me that. We all have discussion.
Thank you.
You say something, I'm trying to ask a question. Okay, I'm not going to answer you. I'm going to keep quiet. But make you not tell me, how am I disrespecting you, Mr.
No, let me tell you.
I've never met you. I've never seen you. This is the first time. What reason do I have to disrespect you?
Listen to me.
Come on.
Once you take interest in speaking in my submission, now you listen. Please wait.
Please let him.
Please wait.
If I have something,
let me tell you something. See me. I don't bandy words. Who said to Okasano? He said, Rebecca, there were so many things you were saying. I didn't agree with you, but I kept quiet and I allow you to say everything.
Mr. Logic, because you chose to keep quiet.
Because I have respect. If you disrespect me, I will disrespect you.
Mr. Logic, Jane said,
okay, so let me talk. You coming into my conversation is already a disrespect.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? So if Bulldog is saying something and then you interject, that means you disrespected. Come on, Mr. Logic. Make you not do that.
See, let me tell you something. Make you
not do that.
Me penny obi officer. No, that's
not what we are talking
about.
Why you have your turn and why? Don't speak when he's
You know something.
I'll see you today.
It is sad, sir. That's why come on. I don't want to abuse a woman in public. What's it?
Any argument.
You
cannot sit here and say the youth of Ghana is stupid. She's youth. She's youth. That's why she's responding. I'm a man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's start.
Why is it that you don't have noticed? Maybe you are going forward now. When you are panelists, go on. No, you move on to the next one. Because you guys, why do people take interest in my time?
You just insulted everybody.
Mr. Logic.
Can I go on?
You can go on.
Can they shut up for me to go on?
They will shut up for you to go on. But once a round table discussion said on Mokano.
Don't we have some money for the round table?
MC. We do. That is why.
If you say manners, why would you say the youth of Ghana is stupid? That is good manners.
Did you listen to the context?
No, you should be you should be checking here.
You are spending the guy's time. He has time.
That's what they are doing. That's what they are doing.
My time.
And you see, it is sad, sir. Who's beginning my preambles? During my preambles, I gave an example of what when you put a set of 6 wise men in a tent, in a room, and everybody feels they are wise. This is what happens. That's what just happened. Now let me just go on.
Mzgee,
you allow this to go.
Mzgee, you allow this to go.
Allow Logic to
Did I mention your name?
Did you call your name?
Allow Logic to flow.
See, Mzgee, the certain is, I mean, they say when I speak with experience. Me reading nyamate. I just gave you an example. Say, Matana Probi so for 8 years. Violent is prevalent. It's an everyday thing. Bloodshed, murder, killing, stabbing, cutting head. It's every day. If Bulldog live in a place like that, once you are in 3 years, maybe less than 2, like I said, Ghana. I slept 8 years with one eye open. And yes, I see you. I know how bad violence is. Murder, crime. It's not a good thing. I've seen war before. So I'm telling that yes, we suffer. That's why I gave I give an example with the 1948 riot. Say, yes, we all know see Ebre. But the rightful thing to do is to wait for that 2024. Then go there and make a change. My brother said it. What I say? This is a mechanic I won't say na mu fi say bia. I'm saying the youth are acting stupid. I said, don't be stupid. I didn't say you are stupid. I said, don't go and play back now. I said, don't be. Come on, Bulldog. I said, don't be stupid.
Even if he's okay now,
but am I afraid? Am I afraid? Who are they fear?
Even
no, who are they fear? Bulldog. Let me tell you guys something. None of you.
Let's move on. Not address them because they'll come in and we are doing the back and forth. Please go on with your point and let's move on.
Where do your KK baba? Where does it reach? It ends there. I pass badness. So I'm telling you that peace is very expensive. Mzgee, peace. That word called peace is very peace.
It becomes peaceful.
MC.
Who's talking about priceless when it comes to peace?
You see,
the guy is violent. The guy who's taking his violent.
Logic, yes,
you guys,
you sat here and he's telling us not careful.
Nobody is speaking. I bet if you guys are not careful, if I start, nobody will speak. What is this?
Oh, you go beat us.
What is this? Beat you out.
What do they talk?
What kind of manners be this?
What do they talk? Yo, Logic, what do they talk? So what do they talk?
I will interject you as well.
You go feel interject.
Yes.
You go feel interject. Don't come the talk say you want to start, nobody go speak.
Because if I start with you, I will make it.
What do they talk about?
Okay, let's see.
What do they talk about?
What? You don't talk, I mean quiet. Bulldog said all he said, blah, blah, blah. I kept quiet like this. You, Yabua, he said everything about almost 10 minutes. I was quiet. You think you were
but you chose
did anybody insult anybody?
Mzgee, let me address this. He chose not to
because if you do the back and forth,
just a minute. He chose not to buttress what I'm saying. But who can't me wa drink shebi wa one. Me busao. You there here I go busy you. You know be say I go tap somewhere.
Your badness you go
you know something.
No,
your badness take your house. You know bad person nobody.
None of you be bad.
I do the talk. You the talk.
Badness.
You do the talk. You say you are the badness. Take your house. Take your badness to your house.
Me call you mum, who hear me? Mentimi and sent my friend doctor when I'm cross over. See what we swear. Yes, malaria. Malaria. Oh, what they say with the router? Me copy the absence. A drone a friend router mixer. Yeah, come on, let draw. And running router. So Gap trap and the draw ku abaso body ase. Wabo router mixture abaso. Router natural products no ne router mixture. Ya e kutia a treat. Router tonic and the router life wa. E huhuru e feel side body e feel nipadua mu. Let's support the immune system no. Router de obi ase ye. FDA age dwede nkra to ya tu.
Refreshing and made with real apples. Hunter's Refreshing Apple Cider. Drink responsibly. Not for sale to persons under 18 or recommended to pregnant women. This advert is FDA approved.
There's a passion that brings us together, but beyond the thrill of the game, we know why you play.
Hey, come on!
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below 18 years. Gaming can be addictive. 5bet. Together, we play.
Not every solution is the right one. Pick the right solution with Vodafone One Business, your all-in-one solutions package for all your business's communication needs. Call 050-777-9000 or email sme@vodafone.com today.
Welcome to Awos Unisex Boutique, where comfort and style is our hallmark. Original Italian leather bags, shoes, belts for both men and women. Talk about looking your best and standing out on all occasions. 5 to 10% discount on all products. Clearance sales rack, 50% discount on shoes. And now Awos Creation, where you find authentic African creation for men, women, and children. Visit us online or in store. In behind the Ghana Police Depot, in Jolu at Jolu Junction, opposite the First Atlantic Bank, at the airport, Terminal 3, Departure C3, opposite Sunbra Lounge, and now in East Legon, Shiashi Boundary Road, next to Two Guys Supermarket. Call us on 0244-649-379. That's 0244-649-379. Awos Unisex Boutique, comfort and style.
1539 chop money abidja. She will chop money on Opebiara. I will not do bremu. Me just say 10 o'clock at Opa. Bro, bet dial star 446 hash. Let's sell it to option 2 no. Not direct 1 no. But this can only try no more 20 times. Try direct 2 no. Now this can only try no more 40 times. Direct 3 no. Now this can only try no more 400 times. Wait me for man so every bako. I could see a dear sound crown. Then dear. I am reke. Dial star 446 hash. Make sure Dewa 539 chop money. Dewa.
Barman, I'm a call boss.
Papa, me better sauce. Miss Wabwas and win a beer can make call. Many boys, she want me bad moments very good. And I'm in Pecas, I ain't a beer, a badge more. Because we're different, you ain't look at I idea. Yes, Papa, I am more baby. I shall me Wabwas, because Wabwas,
Indubina womangasa no menyanse on Tom nipa onye mfie dunwotwe ensesa apemfo no FDA achi dwedie nkrato yi atu.
Hey amma itu show na ohwe hu ya yefe.
Hey ama
papa
tell me na ba
me ba henche
Peter after me comment fellowship na ba how do you see the addressing check up
Peter na me make me fellowship then I men wo hu comment fellowship
inti na ye kakra ma inti na okata kire mo dan ko ni san
na ye kakra edo na adwa ye de men ye shempo
Hata nakasa ukunosa.
Oh, jana sema mchati.
Hawa wukumu. No ebi na mkomu.
Sa
Kosi se obi dunfo bi echele levels natural capsules.
Levels natural capsules.
Aye. Every that day me ni mekunu. Ya warrior so se jama. Every fie kwa me ba ni bi ni ho. Asa. It me ra fa na se ho na me ko tobi. Je. Ama no, do me ni bi. Na wa obi di mo dance.
Enyumere oba, me ma ni bi ame.
Levels natural capsules. Me na me new, me na me e. Banku.
Dudua for 0599-670-402.
FDA ajejodi enkrato yatum. Bruta natural products nduane ne Bruta mixture. Ya yede kutie atiri. Bruta tonic and the Bruta life wa. Ehuru efini srade bone efini peduemu. Nasa support immune system no. Bruta de obi ase ye. FDA ajejodi enkrato yatum.
Betway is your gateway to a theme park full of gaming excitement. A whirlpool of wonder where your favorite games come to life.
where you can take to the skies with max payouts that reach into the millions. All in the palm of your hand. Visit betway.com.gh. Terms and conditions apply. Betway is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. No under 18. Bet responsibly. Betway. Bet your way.
My name is John, and this is my long-time crush, my cookie dipped in strawberry yogurt. On this scorching hot afternoon on our way back from a long job hunt, we met this good Samaritan who offered us help. 6 weeks later,
a special wedding reception for our bride and groom.
And there she is, my cookie, dipped in someone else's yogurt.
Who holds the moolah, holds the shot. Play game by games, the easiest lottery to play and win. Big phone numbers from 0 to 9 up to 3 times daily to become one of our daily lucky winners. Dial *946# to play now. Or you can also play online at www.gamepackgames.com. Game Park is regulated by the National Lottery Authority.
Yeah, Bema. She is the love of my life. Sometimes I think she sees me, but she doesn't really see me.
Hey bro, you've got to style up. Style it up and make me go.
Style Up has a range of quality grooming products for men that keeps you looking good and feeling fresh all day. Now she sees me. You deserve to be seen. Style Up and go. Introducing the new Style Up Shower Gel, the GC brand. It's all about you.
This advert is FDA approved.
Yo, yeah, mama kwaba biom at the bar United Showbiz, so higher United Television, the power show. We took a break, but we are sure so one shit till some point now you call break, and you've missed a big deal. It's power show TV, no one men, sorry, cry, who shares to online, power show. Share ding ding ding, because yeah, gusu car protest was say Lexi the comic best share no opinion na efe or last week I then we move on to something else. So Lexi.
Me da obi bia se ni obi a o hwe nyame nhira obi bia osagefo ene me ba be kasa. I feel say the biggest problem as a country, you know, I say we politicize everything. Even when people have genuine concerns, we think say obi na influencing the thoughts and na bibi. But it might be far from that. This issue I have experienced here with demonstrators arrest you. And yet, and then start you. It has its genesis. And as every party be about power. There was demonstration. BBC. There was a year be say, will be any boy. Ola. When I keep records. Will be any boy just because or quack express idea no. Why should it be so? Why should it be so? It's me call near bo bitu. Why should it be so? Sometimes peaceful demonstration. And he say I didn't talk quite na krumwa aye. And I feel like the church has failed us. I want to open up the conversation. Bibia, I saw one plug, we almost say corruption or something. Emoji, I'm happy you are here, and I want to use this platform to drum this. How can you be in a church, a young boy or a policeman in a salary probably new 3,000? You buy for a 5 times in a month now. You mention 5K or best or average now. Software can say, where do you get the extra income? The church has a way of fueling corruption because that excess money in the river. It is no. I sorry, I be found leader was sorry. Aji kakra won't say. It's not even about anointing. Won't say utisono. New owesika. Me sorry, I make up. By some more shame. We have anointed boys. Omoda so ye deacon. But obi was so anymore or contributed to church building. Prekopeni ayede. Ya fanu and all these things now on my year aye and ama corruption ababa baby do sa level. Who free politician the salary you saying? I saw be a harvest a be friend. I saw be a harvest a kroma ye be friend. Say I saw be 30 na one const no mo harvest na friend na. The salary you saying na say no be pone e de abema mu de aye sam. I saw that so you nsin wie da. E be a friend. And the youth are suffering. And mostly you expect most of our leaders in the church, they will speak to some of these issues. But omonka aja, even prophecy in this country, you are politicizing. Owusu Bempa vision, a favor MPP. Ana Nigel Gezi heading. Ni prophecy, a favor and this. But so inyame ba ko prena. Inti nyame no me nim.
But want me nka say omo prophecy favor.
Also Bempa prophecy a favor Muhammad.
Because be an prophecy na mi ho. Ti want me can trust.
I am just saying say some of the things that we've encouraged in this country are in ama enyama bi eya ababedu say. And you see sometimes no enyama frustrating and expect to say some of our religious leaders now will speak to power. You know, in your mind, sometimes you expect say, "Oh, penny be or you know, a be kasa na using your many a day, a kasa, or mubeyedi." Why? Because they are all being influenced by. Back to the media. I feel say when issues of national interest may involve politicians because the conversation turns into why not? Na some me time no, me manya ne say no ye no. It's like you compare who discuss me. Who time na who discuss no. We voted you into power not because we want you to come and spend more than the other person. Don't come and compare corruption. Say, where you better see, where you better see. That's what they do. COVID that banner I always expect to say, oh, you better doctor, I'm our share the take. Near Kofa MPP and NDC. Ni say, oh no, they way. No, because any time na Apollo nearby, and our time what the COVID that Apollo ni COVID. How does that contribute to national interest? And like, remember back to entertainment. When Ghana Medical Association for our common interest say, a person at salary more, ye who MPP, ye who NDC. Homunina back together, they will demonstrate and get their salaries increased. And the entertainment industry will pay. And I mean, who see a baby discuss something that concerns us, who see your MPP niwa, NDC niwa. Into even cry cathedral, amphitheater, OCAC. You still get MPP people, INCO, not or defend it. Now NDC in the police say yeah. Meanwhile, almost era no, there were promises they gave us that they didn't fulfill. It is and you see, politicians they take pleasure in the confusion, the chaos we create among ourselves because a few people be their panic and it's at the expense of the rest of us. What is going on? If we don't take care, it will get worse. I'm just praying. I am desperate. Penifone walk on my din or more than one yen casano. Yet then maybe one day it will get out of hand. I'm just pleading that we should get better as a country because we deserve better as a youth.
Yo, Ola, your take on this protest issue.
Mzgee, the first I'm a perfect man, 233. I'm a down man and yellow kick come. Logic, Bulldog, and myself. And I Zedek leader Winnie Junction, so na mami slippers here. semen my shoe and change slippers na and from farm now. Me da say and then so them abo baby oil come. Mzgee. Me un baby I'm fast but the craning and say in 1995 or 96 I think it was around May and a year demonstration against VAT value added tax. Okay.
Mekai VAT but me kai
demonstration. It was around 95. And yes, demonstration. Nipa, I'm saying Nipa be 4 ewi. And that time that JJ Rollins net so. And the idea was that people did not want to pay that VAT. But I said VAT here, three my asantum cry. And the very people who lead those demonstrations, omo ba ba mo na san beto VAT. Omo di bi be kan. And almost asan ba bi omo asan di bi ma be kan. Nti no say anya careful na say politicians say ya dey nyina to di akira. Ombe die me I waste your life card. I remember again the Kumi Preko demonstration omo no Kumasi. I didn't understand what the demonstration was about, but now I say Kumasi will be a Kubi na me ko di mu bi. I don't know what they were doing, but later I'm who say about people more that and a few radio stations no more cans. I didn't acquire near demonstration. I didn't know what it was, but we joined it. We joined it because na you who say be a soloku ni h, but it was a serious business. You see, say I careful krum or my mu a bedroom maybe no nipan kasabi, but one share. The actions no be more deadly than so kasa. Ebia wakasa will be enfi till the next thing be actions. Ne akasa action speaks louder than words. Waiting in a preamble. Now this is the case. Obi actual letter by UTV concerning this show. And from the letter we're director for finance and administration. Now here examples of man or in the letter anymore or mention on to me no mention say ebimu baha ebedi vice president who fell in a being so a deep president who fell. So these three people and no can answer. One can't honorable Cecilia the person. But we've mentioned it here. One can't honorable Ken Akompre Ken Japan asem. But we discussed Kennedy Japan's issue about them. So they and Yombe changing the mindset.
In 100 days.
Did they see that as political? And I because I honored Mudentin, so they didn't see that as political. And not long ago, we spoke about Domi Kwabinya MP, and I say Oche Yogoti. We spoke about her, and they didn't mention that. And I know that on can't party no and now they say Sebi if they see that say do be unfair and they didn't unfair no any partner.
We spoke about year of return and
we spoke about year of return. We said it was a positive move. There are so many positive things I can but ye ni nyina no e bi ni nyina na Thomas mu but ba ku mienu bi nti no ye say na mo ye politics it is a moye mo ade say mu bedi atemu dia ene mo ma ye nso ye nya representation and say mo so atem didie so it mo so be count ni nyina di atem. To Okasa useless, I should understand. Sebi Nyansan Shedeni. I don't know who wrote it, but lines be Uma Nyansan. It could have probably toned down or just ignored it. Because first of all, yenye politics wa, but ye nyinano yetuaba. Ube tuaba 2024. Ye mebaho yenye politics ba ye nyina ye tax. Yenye politics ba ye nyina Ghana for. Why is it that you want us to be talking about the opposition who is not in charge? I don't know. Doesn't make sense to you.
No brainer.
Wona ye dia hye wonsa. Wona amount for taxes e ba ho. Wona wa free SHS next what double taxes. So you are it wanna me go can answer. Me go ka do hotel ba bi dwin no.
No brainer.
So Pikachu say let you useless. I should understand. Nyansan share in my opinion. I'm sorry to say that. Because I cannot criticize NDC here. Because what to buy NDC? Omo ya de anko monti abem. Omo nya de nti ne pam omo na wo no aba. No aba na sa manfo ho kire omo say enka because MPP no also. I mean who born dog? So the oba so yenka wasem. Hey, we are Ghana ni chen on. And a Ghana no ya ton ama seje. Fako krum. We can't sit down and tolerate this thing. Say ye subdue for freedom to speak. Ye oppressimo. Mamu kayasem. The last time we spoke about Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, I saw how people were trading insults. I said, hey, baby, our politics not doing. Say we cannot speak our minds again because MPP is in power. Yentimi kayasem obianka na nuntum. Hey.
Unless they shoot us.
Eh, be an almost so called toilet, he said a bulldog called toilet. Toilet is a rainfall. It's me any party. I don't get it. Now, why are people demonstrating? If you invite me to a demonstration, Menko, it's a waste of time. I have said it here before. The easiest country to govern is Ghana. We will talk for 1 week and we'll forget about it. This same on my mirror and a man for car say, oh, finance minister, you know, and yes, yeah. And a president of Munya would say, yeah, IMF or IMF New Year, you ever can say, what is Obi Gawa? So the easiest country to govern in this world is Ghana. So all these demonstrations of Muya or man for show face, and you show any more. Engosiaga and society be a map come because what do true because nipa na wo lead no or say me en kanasem na wo na wo ye ho akoka. For those musicians me I'm very disappointed in them. I wish they had not done that. You have very important issues regarding the music industry and we are calling for you to be united around those issues. Me address here na monye e hwehwani demonstration we na mbekọ akodi achi because the first day no mo anko and a man for tweet say and a mwamba and a we are so now they have to go and show face and a unya dey free. I have attended demonstrations several times. Me we are meeting with anti of course we waste our time. It's a walk in the park. So please, the same energy now what they call this demonstration may stress and musicians move from team mum na montrance a certain policy to protect our music industry. I think it would be more beneficial to us than this this useless venture Mokoen. Almost so more a demonstration. I'm sure say there's no any political party there. So those that wrote the letter, they should also write to the demonstrators that they need political representation there. Not MPP for Sunkogum. No demonstration. Because all these things for me it doesn't make sense. And I do not think that anybody should even waste their time thinking about these things. Demonstration and then the Mzgee and no. Monday, I'll make sure one sem kakra. Tuesday, Wednesday, dead news. This is Ghana, and we will live with it.
There's a remedy. Don't check it constitution.
Shouts to half of dead body. Or Afro Yard so boom play. You are busy watching and listening to us. So for and streaming when you know on boom play. So what happened to the other half? Anyway, that's a conversation for another day. But call to another story, trendy this week. Has to do with two of our big artists, Stonebwoy and Shatawale. Me sure say what in narration ni be, but let me just summarize what is online. Ebimukra named that. So Shatawale a video be say Okobuki Stadium for the rave concert for 25th of December. And Okoye and Yesi Stone so Abuki for 23rd. And our conversation because I know Mama Stone didn't need call 22nd. Still, shout out in the team. Shouts to Sammy Flex. Say 3 days now. I'm going to be okay. I'll say just 1 day. I'll say right time. Stonebwoy be ni Beam concerts no on the 22nd no. Ombe to Tunyoma was stadium hall, SCSC stadium hall. Not to say 23rd aba. Na aka 24th. Shatawale sudi be on no die before 25th. However no. Sa 25th no. Sa 1 day no. And soon. On Shatter team, for the kind of stage 360 Sana Mubkano, 360 non person mo ye. Afe until I see all of a sudden, or show, I was stadium. Stone so be show, I was stadium ho. And name calling about the conversation was the authorities be a body sa mani kobo President Akufo-Addo ba Jankruma or the creative agency ho say onu na ehia say onu appear Stone Boy so camp chief so I be respond say nyampa the other way round ka Stone Boy so shatter koka na ka Stone concert ye mani nye ewo stadium ho. Now, matching happening a movie concert from 23rd to 22nd. Like I said, they are willing to also have Stone Boy Shatawale do his concert. See, I have bebre obi I can I say in some the bebre see the matching abo ne tofa any but I'm sure say once we go around no obeti more about the ACA. Mr. Logic, me no never start way. Me sure so why you're familiar with the story no and what you make of all the submissions so far.
Oh, I think let me read this article online, and I think the director or PR of the NSA. I say both Shatta and Stone, or maybe anyone or master assign a contract. That's what he was saying. So he feels say is a hype towards the show. The media, and I was a bit confused. Say I thought the conversation says Stone has already secured and paid for. I didn't know so say a movie anywhere I sign a contract. I was a bit confused. But then to look at the issue that's at hand, both Shatta and Stone, they are my people. And I guess because they are my people I can't speak, but I can understand Stone from where he stands, and also I can understand Shatta at the same time because Stone also, I guess, already show, and there is no way Shatta Beka say, "Me show or stadium, unti minya odia wo." Say stadium no, enya Shatta dia. But Shatta so onusu hu ni say time intervals na or the band preparation is so I quite a bit confusing. How to really look at it. What I think some say nya obetimi and onye nya untimi and onjai. But I'm not sure I'm ready to stand in the middle to say Stone is wrong or Shatta is wrong, honestly. For reasons personal to me, Shatta, Stone, they are my people. And this is a matter of public debate. And I'm not the one to sit down here and say Stone is wrong or Shatta is wrong. I'll leave it here. Now, person, whoever want to, let's just take it from there.
Okay, so regarding our contract, as I'm now okay, the person me read the article now online. This is from Ghana Web, and say apparently, according to Ghana Web, now Professor Chumesi, our Director General of National Sports Authority, Eka say omutu ni nyina obia entua for and omuni obia any contract. However, according to this story by Ghana Web, wa contract is our state and our son in conversation ni Joy FM so have yes it's our conversation or ka say afedi omarichi agreement with both Shatta and Stone. So the first one says, we are just helping to support their industry. We are yet to sign a contract, so don't bother too much. For now, they are going through the process of getting the contract with NSA. It's not even done yet. So in the statement to Joy FM, according to Ghana Web Story, I'm saying in that interview, Professor Chumesi indicated that the NSA has indeed reached an agreement with both Stone Boy and Shatawale. He specified that Stone Boy's event was scheduled for December 22 and Shatta's for December 25. We met, and this is in quotes, we met with the team and agreed on these conditions. They are okay. 25th December booked for Shatta, 22nd for Stone, and other have different dates, and others have different dates in December. So this is a story from Ghana Web. Since stands now has been moved away from.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, Boo.
What is the question?
Now the issue about Stone and Shatawale concerning the stadium and how, I won't say one party, how they are both feeling, the sentiments they have towards the booking of the stadium, you know, prior to 22nd and 25th.
I think I granted an interview when I saw snippets of Shatter's video and also I think Stoneboy's response. I mean, the only thing I'm going to say is I think the bad blood is too much. You know, the bad blood amongst us as entertainment people, you know, and yet because the thing here is me Mabuku Stadium several times there Juma. Maybe in the past, you know, what they did was they'll give you Ubuki one day, they'll give you an extra half day to do your setup. So say 24 hours or maybe 12 hours to do a setup. You know, name almost regulations they say. You understand? So you're allowed to come in 12 hours before your main setup so that you can do your setup, go through your sound check, BBR, then now you can go ahead and do your show. If that regulation still stands, then there's no need for all the things that we had. You know, and I think we are in an era where Adiena Sisa kakra, and I'm kasa Adiena Sisa, sa ntokwa ne kasa no, emboa. I commend Stoneboy for behaving like maturely, you know, in the process because uti kasa na shataka ni nya se Stoneboy so be kasa the same way emboa. You know, so shatter or minya I catch and like some of these things are needless. Yes, Abia who feel some way. Yeah, you have a right to feel that way, but communicating same sometimes and say share. You know, and nyomo keka be brave woman over to me the asema bre on one. You understand? You know, it was pointless. You could have stated your case without saying all the things. Yeah, it's tiring sometimes. What I say, that we sit and engage in some of these things, especially in 2023. And if you even look at the matter at hand, no, and yet I see a call to that extent, you know. So, you know.
But Bisa also say if the thing has not changed from time and now we're booking for Base Awards, no, what about the consideration of what Shatta says they want to do, which is a 360 stage and all round blah blah blah. Maybe that's 12 hours, no, ends mean so.
Okay, so all authorities know. Omu no mu beka say okay. Again, uko bookie space enye automatic say.
Yeah, more extra days.
No. Uko bookie say I think say last year Shatta bookie on oye na. Usually if you want to keep the premises, you tell them say next year I'll do the same thing. Any event organizer will tell you this. Any event organizer. So they'll tell the event holder, say, oh, next year you better have what you say. Because the idea here is to secure it ahead of time. What you say, you can actually even go on a contract with them. No, what have you that discussion? So you secure the day. So everyone says shut and can't show Musa. It's an open date. What do you make an answer? Okay. Utie Martin Komobi say, Papa no see, I think say last year Shatta year into no more expected say this year baba which was, you know, and again goes to buttress my point here. Usually the Ubers are so they actually held the day or that date, you know, for Shatta. And that is why Stoneboy called 23rd, you know, almost say yen to me Vama 23rd. Because time na woman no Buama Shatta in the setup. So we're shifting you to 22nd. So even just I said 12 hours. I said 2 days. The Oyeni show you are 23rd. What you say? So it gives you 23rd anopano.
Those that time no moon clear hoye.
Oh, why not so girl?
Some flex no moon clear hoye.
Oh, yeah, see events. And again, you know, I on no say no can say the stadium wanted to speak with their suppliers. You know, now they should find a way of working so that you know, so all I'm trying to say is, baby, I do know, you know, this is just a conversation. You know, this is a conversation we could have had. You know, every move to me that was it's good hype for the Charlie and your hype you know, obia on different views. Maybe at session Shataka say ni fan be a dono pa. Then obekwakoye. Say be a stone boss who react in a particular way. Ni fan be dono pa. Then obekwakoye. This, you know, we can't allow some of these things to still be
happening.
Yes, you know, and what I say, and I say assemble, and I say juju assemble na, and share like the way forward. You understand? So I'm hoping say, but as it stands now, they say the 2 dates are available for them. So shut up to me any day. Oh, any day
official yet.
Any day he has a right to say on your biome. So no day on one or so be no so on your biome. It's all right, but I'm saying say as it stands now, what we know is 25th they are available for Ono, and I think the stadium did the right thing by pushing, based on what I said here, pushing Stoneboy's date, because usually Stoneboy or 23rd all the time. So I think he was looking at that. Oh, so the bear idea, because I'm sure says 23rd maybe I don't know a data or feel say by that time maybe at the fan base and you know get all together. You know, so stadium ni pushy 22nd. They wanted to make way for both parties to, you know, to be able to host the show. You know.
Emoji, I don't know, say Musumu Honum say na one of the things that made say call around say at this point no. Why they say blaming Obi? I say Obi blame be ana. Why Adentina shatter what perception say Obi or baby try say or money show mbaso. Because minim say muye shows. Ebi a Royal House Chapel sorry. At least baby I shows wo. Sometimes maybe in months prior to and days and weeks prior to. I am feel say ebi a we need you or the next person need an inconform patronize and
oh no, that's not the case. I think for us in the gospel fraternity, you know, where we try to find the balance is the service providers. Until be a media 24th, maybe another artist in the year 25th. We try to in the same venue. We try to get the same service providers. Until be a say nyama no be used. And no one am be in a different setup form. Until no we are not just say we set up. They start rearranging it to make me set up. Then I also have my event. But in the gospel fraternity, I've never heard of any clash like that. We both will say Jeep space way or anything like of that sort.
Moya na mo coming to that agreements no. Say obefre ola say emfa say bi anka ola to gospel what anasa ola be bon kan anasa supplier na e bon kan say ola so abebuki o nti yen say how do you get to that point?
Also maybe as me call give you now whoever is booking the we don't just as me say a year the day before into we announce why you're there. So basically, you can call the person. So I'm also doing an event the day after your event. But me person who service providers, no, some agreements now, fine. Other than that, if you don't have that agreement, you just have to find a way around it.
MC, I'm sure so what for look comment let's talk about rants, and calling of names. Nimpeni for say or we person or me say. Me shall waha men syringe me men yes say we. Let's talk about that.
I think say this assembly me in my opinion me feel saying assembly was say a true super pray. And bringing it down to the rants and then let me follow some of the interviews and to add on to what Bulldog said. I think say the PR no me interview I meet or say normally we book events man 2 days before and 2 days after to tear down. na metie chief nso interview a grant here, and he says something about time omo call stadium say omo kwako and I'll bring it back to the ranting no. Or say time omo call stadium so omo kwako jiho no omo call no nipa oni omo kasa e catch so oh shatter regularly no or you know 25th enti say ebi amobetumi ehu shatter ti o or say mobetumi ehu shatter na matena se akasa na ebi amaka me to some amicable conclusion bi na mahu said ya mobe boa mo ho then we can proceed. According to chief no or say he reached out to Sammy Flex. According to him, this is the thing I listened to. He reached out to Sammy Flex to tell Sammy Flex say, oh, this is what I make your call. He say no catching. And also Sammy catcher and they say, ono kra wate so obi person book you 22nd na no nim say stone mo. Enti say mo de ene ma me so me get back to me team. Na ye ni na ye ntena se ne ye nkasa. According to chief no say when last he heard no hu ya and say omode flyer about out promote 25th deben. So he was caught off guard. Say adentina my friend will say ni na I feel all of a sudden me hu be before. Now let me bring it to the ranting. Okasano the interview na no kano. Oka bibi say Mr. Lord Comey was trying to frustrate their process of getting their show to come to pass. Chief in the cast assembly. That was what he said. Now the way I know Kano, I think I listened to Akosi Abuaji, and then questions now no Busan. Then into Akosi Abuaji Busan they say, so why did Stone Mosu call a year president in the Bahao Jankoma or say Omo Kwako? You know say she is the no that a year creative arts and debe. So a bano wo share assembly ye pa anka ohone was assembly copy. Because omo share entertainment agencies so ne yewo ahano bibini na ha ya ohone was ye dey ye de call. But now this ranting of mentioning names and blah blah blah, me in my opinion I feel say in every institution that I have worked in no so what the obi besi wo bia me the emoji abesi wo se manager bulldog na bia ye superior abi ono CEO no the emoji abesi wo se manager. Se mi sign emoji hu de bia ko report bibi tre bulldog na bulldog back ebe question ya ye was no sign emoji hu then he becomes irrelevant in the position or one. Intermediate maker say I don't know if he's an honorable or main kind of Mr. Lord Comey. I've heard his name this entertainment yimu Charlotte Festival Martini Dean woman ya de mesre so be chino ho kakra fi san nyema no. Because all the time his name keeps coming up and he's not in that sector. There are people that are designated say omobeshe say adwuma, so that is why they are there. Intimacy so be chini ho afimu na omanya kwan ya operate ayo adwuma sene fata.
And back again before we to us. Okay. Now okay ebia no ye obeka say or anafo for as a wo ebia me pebi wo station na say minimum it's only right me frel akaso oh me here o CEO say we am me connect and I'm plug there it's all ka say on train ho a say nkofo mfre na so on ko ko
ye na ye de nkofo so nkofo frɛ wa direct you mo ko nkofo na wo de o ma to institution na no so mo nya adwuma you can't take the job from them. You can't do the job for them. Operations a chief operations officer for the Jubilee House we adwuma no edoso unya nya mu kotai. So you can't come and take what is in the entertainment sector when there are people there in the institution that are supposed to be doing the job. Me opinion, and me feel say ebe ya omo friend, ebi omo friend, obi ni wa build relationship, obe friend think say was some influence bia, obe boa ama ono no de opena be, but omo friend wa direct omo ko asye we say omo ko ala oni pe we say omo ko hu omo na omo ni omo deli adwuma because all the time if you keep interjecting, obi feel say you are favoring somebody above the other. And ranting no so Stone Boy ne shatter there. Omaka kwaye say nnuanu mienu omutifie ba ko nnua pani ni nnua keto mema mienu omobeko we beka say we ayem say ba ni nina mu no akama mu no be ma ye say asodie da pani so me obien to me see shatter ho kwan so be expressing your opinion near there but yo shatter we a big boy enyama bi wo ho no ma you don't have to say them chire wadwen obini we di asem anko ye you have every right to express your opinion but in the process of expressing your opinion and ranting no do not insult people because ebia when you see onipa no but say no uni ni na eye adwuma metumi aka say these people are the biggest artists aye wo Ghana ha omo mienu se mu nina mo wo level back so obi nsin obi ebi amfie mu no sin no but untumi metena social media so enkasa kan sem bi sebio onipa na to renche ma ato na enum nti wahwe na busue bi ni adede emfa mbedidi natem wanyin sa level na we say ujai wanyin like we are way past that. You are way past that. Idea where I hear it boils down to communication. If Stonebwoy was willing to compromise, then you say Beam Nation concert a year 23rd. If he was willing to compromise to 22nd, what makes you think Sebia more reaching out na more tenacia? You can't come to something a bit benefiting both parties. Atem the DNA sign man. I feel say it's unnecessary. It's irrelevant. No abejao kasa de bia say yo, Charlie, you pass that level, make you show that. Address the issue, no friend. Maybe I know the combat chair wadring, but the attempt no ranting anyway. No, I don't think say that's what we need now. They need to find a way. I'll move it to me. I hear Juma Boom because whether they like it or not, and so they have to be able to tolerate. For the want of a better word, no, they need to be able to tolerate each other, and then we can move forward as an industry.
Well, I see this song in our baby. I see from both sides. I don't know, say I'm proud. I see from both sides.
Both sides?
Jana Kofoka.
I have not heard. But take this song from Shatter.
Both sides and this song.
Me
say both sides. Me also say video be a Stony too. Me say that's this song. Me also Kofoka said this song, but I don't know that's a Ampa. Some from both sides, so but that's not even the point. Maybe if say them person say, I said they be a nyoma say na sebi you edi gu yani ma say ewo Ghana for any 1 minute be I say the tennis yen take it serious and 9 minutes be na stadium asem na mo bobo mpenin for din ochine bi untime mfa phone in frame bi because baba go man ma say we na ka anko ba say John Krumai say ochina say campaign your person you okwa because say once I heard one person they insulted me ebia onye then ebe ye ho so that things like this no yengu yen ma say e wa bontin de bia sa
na one is ye gu yen ma say
we
nyanim go say
na den
nyanim go say I mean it's part of industry like obi nti bibia as no expressing one nyanim go say and I say me pade me feel say me wo connect bi me wo panyini bi a metimi use no de anya saade no na say me use panyin no ama me ma benya upper hand ewo so na say wo so tum ko say ye wo bi otimi kasa gu president asum direct eye ne doba ntimi metimi use president doba na menya edge over you I don't see say I mean power play wow wo connect ne ye no my power pass power right what would you move do no no worry ni and
said the MC kan no na say or shata no so feel say
obi be say help baby
Lord come o say
obi be say help baby
for what sem so
o sure on be say help baby you see I'll pray for a day when these two people will stage a show together.
Oh, they've done it before. Show be our more.
No, I'll pray for a day when they will do a show together. I feel the last time Nana Banamo, I don't know if she engineered that one where they had some sort of unity meeting and stuff like that. I thought the follow-up was going to be a joint concert, but before. But I'm talking about after the whole bro one.
Yeah, that was after the Intopano
Assassin. That's it was the Assassin concert. Yeah. But I mean, the Minyan Command was stadium. But I mean, the Ukrainian. You see, I've already told you about this gentleman called Shatawale, so I'm not going to belabor that one. But the truth of the matter is say unu obi edi juma first year second year I think say nipa ni nim say o we ade a wo be na afi bia cause e bia na nkomodi bia cause o ade de me pese me na afi bia it in venue no so no omo plan omo yearly program they know say oh this day no shut about be program but we need to wait for confirmation it's in their minds e bia ye dim say 25th there ye be freedom concert in the mind of Shatawale and so on, say, oh, me know more that relationship that they know I'll come and do it. So, oh, he also be preparing no so kwa could trace it because obi babeji, but now we nimu say Stone Boy so be person or babe any show. As at the time when nya hint says Stone Boy kwa pay date on. That's where you saw the flyers, the 5 days festival and the pay by. But during that time,
for a fact.
Yes. Okay. During that time, now Obia make him move and a contract because I think that the booking start with a contract, and after Jojo everybody agrees to the contract before you go and pay into the account. You don't even pay cash to somebody. It's during that time you know Obia nyanya the contract. That is why man now we reading the statement. Now all can say Obia cry nyanjik Obia signing contract.
This morning, Obian signing.
When no mami na as a professor because that's the director of the National Sports Authority.
Now President Baum, Lord come you unya confused. Don't bother with their confusion. Obian baby a power be free kasachre no. Mama demonstration. Young guys order from above. It's Ghana. Sani etie. Eti there be Obia confused, but if you understand it, you will not be confused again. Because we will confuse the confusion and we all be confused and we move on. But the truth is say, Obia per se or yes show one particular venue. What prompted Stone Boy to change his venue to the sports stadium?
So Pedom.
Maybe I will outgrow the Grand Arena no using.
Okay. What makes Shatta feel say stadium no kwan a bit me show?
Sorry, just to answer the question before.
Okay.
What informed Stone Boy's decision? They say, or he's combining 3 concerts because of the timing. Because he explained it or say, there's the Beam Nation concert, then there's the Ashama to the World, and another so a third one, Fifth Dimension concert. Into the Nina back together because of the. I think in the schedule, yes, and that's what informed Stadium.
Okay.
Bringing all of his people there, you know, because we separately. So the echo was Shamani about dome there, so just to inform you on what the reason here.
It's say you no need the decision. That's when you say we concert. Could he has also chosen another venue?
Which other venue?
Maybe like at the Accra Nkwane Stadium.
And they go Tamale.
Accra Nkwane Itimia concert money. Yeah. Unim Kumasi for a Stone Boy. Why do you want to choke one city when the other places you can go and have good. So let's keep it at Abia. Abia domna ye expecting or stadium crown yenya. Abia. But I'm just saying, I'm just looking at fair play. Me near down for. Omo bia no ye madam for. Ti me come adwena me can free. Me ni mo bia kwa ko fever no. What's some that paswa? Me ho ne kama. E be na no ye di.
Me answer the reason why I want to answer.
No,
so open answers.
There be them in answer.
No, logistics.
Rhetorical.
Logistics.
To Kumasi issue I need logistics. Logistics.
Obi to say Frankis, also using your Ninyoma.
I'm Franco Kumasi.
The body be called now it will cost you more, right?
Maka is a minister.
Don't
marry. Mzgee, you see, I think say BBC are and ye trimika ba social media so about be di nua ho fel ene my solution. And ye trimika ba be di obi sebi ebia chimaka kre won ho ebe di ho fel ene be my solution. But senka papema ka wobetimi afa phone no afro ni say oh Charlie yes wo person ye concert wo ha baby a me ye me de no ye be den ye nyina yetimi e de asundwe mu. But we can't have that with this Charles Niyama Mensah because he is not a peace-loving person. Oh, saying, make a margin. The men who na make. And mentor also.
It's also the way who na woka.
Thank you. Oh, a peace-loving person, I could be far from a friend. And I could be to me a share nipa na kasa. Because when I say nipa no nyini no so offer dada. so person yet is so to one who saw ubu penini nti panyini so due mantimati etin panyini fra akwada no na tie no but you don't come on social media na wo medi ne ho fel. This is what I don't agree. And the Beyonce no so Stonebwoy so who say na de ne kon no say oh I agree say yansa me date say na be obenyata na so what me abiru stage you say 360 stages one no. I think say he could also have picked a phone and say oh enye ne boni mu o. Ti say the bulldog uche me was 3 concerts am di ni nyina ebom and am pese me ye no fa ko. Etino ena ma twe kra say me de ko 22nd anka wonya freedom e de ayo set up. Kebenya asumdi. Why are we always trying to create confusion when there's none? Then your one who a Sammy Flex and so the letter back. I will 2 shatter for say be uncle enjoy concert. And I ask myself, say, shatter cook man, say you na nenam. Una na odi animu. Say obi aka shatter one sema, una nya adaje betenase. Na wo chechiru mu. So sebi money mo say shatter jane na kra na tim betenase so enye jana na ye dibi. Anasa preference. You don't how can it be papa to woni nipa no atwaka. It is a wo pay foot dia many pa na ye the 2 letters so the 2 abontin. I didn't want friend in country. I don't know so woni me fie. You tell the person but you realize say the nkofo ye there. I say mo adwempo bi different bi e bia e kwa mo person mo dey promote o mo adre mo take advantage your friend the corner advantage to promote the concert. E bia don person me e bi nso a na mo ya atwe o say say no obi kokona wuntimi a na wo hwehwehwe for masa wo pe bibi afa de abono ba ebe hu no wo do fie ade na hwehwe no wo ehu akohu no fie eti ntokwa no wo nya nko e bia one person mo withdraw from the concert e bia. But I feel say we can manage this thing very well. Just as they went to the NSA to sit and have all these conversations, they can still sit there and have the conversation. And people running to do these songs to disrespect people, I think say nkwara agro. Sebi, fachem Jimmy kakra. Yen fasa farm building industry. Say uni me nya adwuna na say me ye bibi na woni ngi ho a enya ateni a ukodi no wonwom so na besesa bibia. Emwa nyansa bi anim. And as so be minim de me hu menti Stonebwoy there, so I stand to be corrected. But shatter there mate.
Shatter.
Yes, I even have it.
Oh, okay.
Menti Stonebwoy but so no so ye bi dia. Ye ba e be di hu nkomo. But me nyanti de me ka but as I'm saying and I'm repeating say nyansa nimu say ye be anytime be no bi nyadwun ye be kwa record nyuma di natem. Nyansa nim we have to get to the point where we are matured. Many emoji nyadwun wade bi ho a o say mitimi flow na ye kasa sabi ye nyatamfo
social media
and yes me kojina social media my fans me even my fans oh fans no massa in the next 20 years we baba akokra fans no muni mu biemo etini ye nya sa concert no
na ayaya no
doso o di na tema ye den
Charlie
sebi stadium na Stonebwoy beso say obi no go enye shatter na go to aman and enye Stonebwoy no go to shatter the aman. But I would love it say we can have an equal playing field. Let's be peaceful. Uye o concert iwe mesuma iwo tutu normal mesuma baba set media up mesuma crop ba beautiful. Then we can see say oh wait when we no concert no as a December no e ma mu ye de eti Afro Nation makra ye wo yes your own kind of Afro Nation and you Ghana na wini aden
me to be bibia kan wo de no
wo na wo person de bibia kan da
just briefly Mzgee asma olaka no say these 2 concerts ni yen to me nka say ye be ma Stonebwoy join de na shatter ye ne de sa so ni yen to me ma shatter join de na Stonebwoy be ye de because ni na disika oba o man nim omo fi diaspora ni enyen sa na from diaspora omo ba ne hwan ni omo ba bi ma unim said the thing is that o de ne ma Stonebwoy nye concert na shatter emra Stonebwoy stage so no be performing these same people will chant shatter song vice versa so Stonebwoy call shatter platform so omo say SM fans omo be chant Stonebwoy so what's this whole brouhaha
obviously me can show say you should know say the president's daughter is not the one to handle the issue. In fact, or feel say Anka ministry no nesel handle. In fact, they are Caleb Boy, so you know him, or industry person or say because when him said there's no legislative instrument creative agency for the year Juma. So for you to say that she's the one to handle it.
Mzgee, catch us on go baby na. Lo come
on missing for da no a omo ye den omo regulating affairs men can say president the ban na da.
The stadium is managed by the National Sports Council and they are under the Sports Ministry. If there's anyone to handle this issue, it should be the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. Anyway.
Is that not the same thing that I said?
No.
Mzgee, where are the all kinds of say
still from Caleb, but your submission no or ka say Jankruma honum say na say Stone Boy call. Not this one rather going to Lord Comment or try so say. It's not possible that way, but whatever it is, it's just a
by way of education. By way of education, the Creative Arts Agency is under the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. So if you are a creative person, now will issue.
Who is Caleb?
No. I mean, say who's the boss there? It's Jan Kruma.
Yeah, but let me explain this. That say if say emoji and I say a Lexi, I will issue. They need help. No more can space in one. That's a more call Creative Arts Agency. Say. Oh, me person me ye bibi wa say, but me here more me. I'm not getting the access, and they help. I don't think it's a big deal because it's in the same office.
Exactly. And plus, even before you go to the ministry, a honest.
So what kind of also start? And some what do
minister why busy or your funeral?
Lexi, just your take on this Stone Boy and Shatter Stadium issue.
I would say this shouldn't be a problem because Bosha Grand Arena. 23rd, I think 22nd and Samini year the show right. Not 23rd. Stumbo then Saturday Samini is 24th. So 23rd is Stumbo. Samini is 24th. Saturday is 25th. And Night of Thousand Laughs is 26th. And possibly they are all using the same like logistic provider. So if truly you really want to do a show at the stadium, probably whatever setup you want to do, you come together, collaborate and say whoever is providing Stone's logistics now, instead of packing out for me to bring a new set of equipment, let's just use the same set of equipment. Maybe we just change the look of the stage just to save time and everybody's at this thing. So I don't see the challenge here. And I like the fact that when Afro Nation, we heard that Afro Nation wasn't coming back to Ghana again. It took some excitement out of our December. But for some reason, this very conversation is making us feel like we should anticipate something great this December. So I think it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
So just to add, there's another huge show that is also, and for me, in my opinion, has always stood their ground against Afro Nation. Afrochella. Yes, it's a good one too, so we shouldn't forget that.
Okay, let's move on. I'm going to put two stories together. Now, I feel so I'm sure that this week, Muhu say video be flyer. First Ghanaian artist to perform at Big Brother Nigeria. First Ghanaian artist, Olive the Boy to perform at Big Brother Nigeria. Only for us to get to know, say, performance no more share live TV, BBN live on Sunday. No more who Olive the Boy. It's only videos na air round. Finally, no, and Pampa one perform. Yes, platform no. Originally to promote Nigerian talent. And I go for business and Big Brother no. Watch channels who are Ghanaians who access to. Ghanaians pay subscription. And see, Ghanaians actually vote. In fact, more follow Big Brother coming. You say, for fan base is crowd or Ghana. Yes, Nigerian need big fan base are more contributed to vote and all that. See how say, your artists Bible General platforms. So now, we see, primarily you're not promoting Ghanaian artists. My main starting with Ola. I'm starting with Ola. And then the second one is this Samini issue about feeling O2 and his last week here can Ebi Wahanam say so his O2 no there's no big song than my own, all the issues around Samini and see I would like you to speak, but I want to go here first. Okay. Before we start, because you call around the Ebiana yen back no yen cash campaign was kakra.
Okay, so campaign is my fourth stand-up comedy show. No, wow. It's the third. Sorry, it's the third. But I've had the second edition at Kumasi, so I was adding it up for the fourth. But it's a concept that I realized that within the political landscape, things are really going on, and I felt like I could squeeze some jokes out of it. If you followed my career for some time now, me are very good with impressions. I'm able to make a few popular characters. So, me say the night and I would bring back our former president, both dead and alive, back on stage, so that I can tell jokes about them, and we all laugh about it. I'll mimic all of them on stage for people to actually enjoy and relive the moments they had with them, and even those living. Yes, and I also give the chance to the audience to throw up challenges, a challenge to me as to who they want me to mimic on the night.
On the spot.
On the spot.
Wow.
Yes, so the show is not just about me. I have some great other comedians supporting. So the whole Too Cute to Be Mute concept that I do every year, I try to bring one comedian each year that has been a while Ghanaians heard of. So last year, for instance, I brought Funny Face to the stage, and people saw what he did. They really missed him, and he lived up to expectation. This year I have the legendary KSM supporting me, Captain Smart as my MC, Obian Ponsa, DKB, Ojo, Kojo PJ, and Anasasi doing spoken word. The ticket is going for 150 Ghana cedis regular and 250 cedis for VIP. If you want to buy and you're doing the watching home, you can just pick your phones. Now I dial it *713 *33 *260 hash *713 *33 *260 hash, or an ultimate DM me, and wherever you are, my people will deliver your tickets to you. So come, let's have a good time. It's a comedy show, and I'll be on stage for an hour and over. So let's come and relive the moments we've had with our leaders, both great and
okay. Now that you have finished selling, let's go back to
the O2 conversation. You know, I think it goes even beyond Samini. Say Okas or nobody me affiliate. I feel say event promoters now work Ghana no. Outside the country, you know. Their approach to some of these events, you know, they should just look beyond the Ghana audience and the Ghana community. You know. So Nigeria niko so kwa show yeah. Sometimes we share the extent at which or the publicity niko about was the Times Square near Kwaji. One thing I know, and they say some of these white folks, you know, they move out of curiosity. They can see something and say, what is this thing that anytime I pass by, I see here? Then I feel like, okay, then there is a reason for me to go and watch. My core Alliance Française program or last year, and when you get to talk to them, you realize they chanced on maybe the artwork on so I think some of our shows now were outside. If we really want to fill a 20,000 capacity auditorium, yen call all out. Now yen go beyond just the Ghanaian community, and as you the better WhatsApp group, man, you back a car catch, and I feel Ghana phone say what a breach. You say shows nearby. Yes, they should show up and come and support their own, because without them, no, at least all ban watching were done from your and from other. And let's go and see some of our stars. They are coming to town. That's how we can. And we live with the boy, you know. Nigeria has a strict rule with regards to promoting their own. And no matter how good you are or whatever, and I think it's a good thing, because they will always choose their own over and if we can also adapt that lifestyle, say maybe 80% our music and 20% of other music, and it will reflect in whether models, comedians, music, movies, bibiano. Let's set some boundaries so that not just anybody. It's unfortunate, it's sad, you know, but I think say Oma set those boundaries, no, just to protect their stars, so that not just anybody can take over their industry.
Mr. Logic, the two issues, only the boy's performance not aired, and then Samini's wanting to feel or saying that he can feel O2, and all the issues around his legacy, who is bigger than him, who is not bigger than him, and all of that.
Okay, before I go on, let me clear this by saying, sir, in my earlier submission, Manka said the youth of Ghana are stupid. I say don't be. The English is very, very important to understand. To say somebody is stupid and to say somebody shouldn't be, the context is different. The person make clear say, I didn't say you are stupid. I said don't be. Sana Mekai, and I want to put it on record. With Samini issue now come, Honestly, I think say Samini so onuwo confidence is over to me affiliate to I mean, why do we doubt him? Ono ni na so. And the whole issue about filling the O2 no, I think it's not something you just hear the measure artist. But if he believes of course, we should allow him to. He has a right to what he believes he can do. Now, if so I say Ghana no you really feel your man them. Because honestly, this is our industry. The sad thing is we are not able to differentiate between the music industry and the media. I say so the media, even though the media works with the music industry, the music industry is it is a production industry, and then the media is a communication industry. But I say most of the time, the media and any music executives not flat. But say the musician be cancer na media man be or TV be owning the basics and the metrics and whatever the framework of the music industry also keep not can any day. I have a very big problem with this particular issue. Since I mean it's over to me, I feel it O2. Yeah, you want music production, you name what is production. We know what Samini can do. But the same way I okay, Matisse media phobia, presenters be Omoka, and Samini will trim Samini into me. This is the problem we have. This is the problem we have. When you have an industry that is divided against itself, industry you have certain people who don't have the expertise in a particular area, no more kasa. Why should it be a big deal? Samini is over to me affiliate. I get big deal. Intermediate. I think say Samini should go ahead and be confident in himself. He should keep being confident in himself. And you know, Jumano, there's something like working, and now we are old. Look at this age. It is Samini is over affiliate. I don't have a problem with it. Intermediate. He has my support. Number two, with the Olive the boy assembly. Nigeria for us we yakasa time and time. But we say Oma man perform you.
Perform me better I'm on TV so.
Oh really? Okay. Yes, behind the scene. English. Okay, I'll just see. A friend is saying I didn't know yes, sir. That's the question you should ask. Mzgee, excitement no too much. And the boy is talented, yes, I would say. But media, to be honest, I think that the Nigerians almost take Juma we are seeing Ghana for, and that is it brings me back to this Samini session I made. Yanti Juma nasi wa Ghana, honestly, because of sa idea we are, see you could discuss it and you may ask someone near the. Yedi nipa fra esi obi anka na dwen sa de we nti na me ka say me nka ma dwen biom cause well was here that's how we music executive and we are film you are a filmmaker. I'm not saying that to attack you. I'm just citing an example. You are a film executive, a filmmaker. I may not know your background with music, but what I say, but say minimum was a music production a production or music executive. You know, about to say a can more assemble. May I come movie once I'll say less. Because I want me area. May no one play movie assemble. But here come music assembly here, we be to know play home. So no need send here a production by our studio. That's the problem we have. Look at Nigeria, they protect their space. And see what Olive is experiencing. A bear as a matter of a beer now. Nigeria for no, they have a problem with Ghanaians because why? Why would you have him perform at the back? And ornament here now, they are protecting their space, plenty of space. The thing is, why? I wasn't there. But one thing I know is we have problem with how we project our arts. Meaning say. Again, same thing because the same way how can people will misquote you and even start reading different meanings into your conversation. I mean, the mechanism is unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but let's hope say. I mean, going forward, no, they learn to appreciate what is coming from the other side. That's what I was saying. Because when Rima was speaking his Headies Awards, I think they should protect what they have.
Yeah.
So if Diana is speaking for his people, you know. I have another thing to say, but when we go around bar, I'm just 2 minutes.
Okay. Boom. So Olive the Boy, people are suggesting that since it's on the channel, it happened on a channel where we are supporting, should we get to a point where we say we are boycotting the channel, we don't have to be interested and invested in BBN since it's not ours, produce your own BBG or whatever, or you know, and then the Samini issue. And then again, people also say that it's their channel, it's their right to say, I won't let you, at least they were kind enough to say, perform behind the scenes and let people still jump to your song. For those of you who don't know Olive the Boy, no, yeah, loving you girl, no be only the goosing, goosing, and Pacho.
Okay, so Mpacho, I want us to establish something. Is it for a fact? Because yeah, Kasano, do we have facts? Kase, they refused him to air his performance because is the slot had the platform. There be the airtime, not platform. Because he's on the platform. He went on the platform. So the airtime,
okay.
The airtime, no. Yes, primarily.
And it's supposed to promote Nigerian talent.
Is that a fact?
Yes, because Nuala Karinyale of Joy News Ni Sadiq Akasaye, and I think that if you listen to the conversation, Sadiq say.
Okay, so Mpaucho, you are now basing the Okaino based on what Sadiq said, right? Good. Okay, so any fact, Sadiq opinion.
Manages the guy.
No, Sadiq
manages.
By way of information, sorry.
I know.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Because if that is the case, they should put it out there. Like we are discussing, say when we come and sit here and do conjecture, what you say? BB, whatever, Niger should have a communique that says that this platform
is to promote Nigeria.
That's it. Now, because Sadiq, unmanageable, I saw Olile's tweet as well. Now, these are the questions I want to ask. Did Sadiq Dems go to beg for the show?
He said they went to pitch it. They pitched for it.
Good. Omu pitch here, no? Did they take their own transport from here to the place?
Which place?
To Nigeria.
From Ghana to Nigeria.
Did they take it there by themselves? That's a question they need to answer. Did they get their own accommodation when they got there? That's a question for them to answer. Did they get, your friend saying, hospitality? Did they do all that by themselves? Let's just say the answer is yes, because Olive the Boy, no, I feel no by his big and also I pick you Nigeria. Also, the sensible thing is to try and get that platform and showcase. Now, if these guys wanted to sabotage, sabotage, why would they even allow him there? It doesn't make any sense. If they didn't want the boy there, nobody can force them to get them on a plane, risk their lives. Do you know how many hours it takes? 1 hour or something to fly to the risk involved in flying. Why would they do that? You see, sometimes I like what Samini is saying. Samini is saying something about Nigerian music in Ghana and how he is not bothered if Nigerian music is playing here because also they born in Nigeria, so he has no qualms. Top notch. You know, so why would we sit here and think, say, oh, yeah, you know, yeah, sidelining Obi and I say because then again, Pamucho, Big Brother house no. A Ghanaian DJ ne born no ana. Sa born you born in more. What are we talking about? So you're born in more. No person I beg. Sa yen jai sa de no emboye. Ebia truly technical glitch whatever. Ebia bibi fufro but say sabotage nkwa de ampamucho. Maybe there are other things I don't know. But who chronicle the makana. They will not if why would UTV bring me here and come and sabotage me? Don't let me come at all.
But couldn't you also be said they were on their own media tour in Nigeria? Because as it stands now, only the boy, the full circle, some of the team members are still not back in Ghana.
I don't have a problem. Whether you are in a good, so more media tour, beautiful. Into more media tour, no more free house and say, oh Charlie, only the boy they can una go, you know. No. We don't want Ghanaian people for here.
Okay.
It is very easy for the Nigerians to say that. Look, don't let us sit here. You see, sometimes, yes, Nigerians are very, very protective of their space. And what's wrong with that? They be America. You know, I've said this before. A lot of people tend to argue with me, you know, or have a different opinion, and I respect them. You can't racism, eh? I mean, you can't racism, the white man protecting his stuff because he's afraid of the black man. Into a penty bibia white Superman, white Jesus or the not same no the protecting whatever. Sana mimi hunu. So if you are in Nigeria and you are on a media tour and you call, that won't to me force you say dolly enfan into so. In some person must sabotage you. How no make just say, hey, Oga, we no want time for here. So I beg we for look at that narrative. And because maybe I don't know, we are all trying to move as a unit to that place. Into me, I don't understand where unless they give me insight. That's when I can confidently sit here and say, oh, he was sabotaged. But as I know it, I still want to stick with the technical glitch.
Okay.
Yes.
You're going Samini.
Obviously,
okay.
so too. I believe Samini can fill the vote. I believe that. He's very capable of doing that. I made a post on the issue, you know. The only thing where I depart from Samini, ni Bibia, you know, when I read Arnold's article, beautiful article, but I have some small problems. I say Samini Kasani Swagger. Why? He can speak anyhow. Oh, no, this is Samini. So more expressly, the other things he said that I agree with him, but you can't fault Samini for the way he speaks. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I mean, not meaning in your dream, and they say, Uncle Fanny Sika, Uncle Filio too. Like from that day to me, hear me out.
And also come now, hear me.
Yes. My dreams are in tears here. A broom in tears here, so. You know, and if it's a question and answer session, Bella say, let's make it happen. One can say go and even put your money there. Into your train and Gaza. So say let's make it happen. Hey, be a Bella cry investor. What you say? And now the Bella patch and say, you know,
can support you to make.
Thank you. The manager, former manager Tony, when I did my post, when he call back and forth, and I said, look, you've done some manifest. How many times? Why not support him? Or say Obi with I didn't know that. I mean, him said Debia Samini in a post. But regardless of that, who paid for Samini's first record? On Kasa. So at this juncture, if you don't want to invest in yourself, who do you expect them to? I mean, everything he's saying, you know, so Kasa will be Yakora. I mean, on one, you know, send out the world vision on how he wants to see some of these things. But Upeka will say, you won't spend your own money for a Ghanaian because a Ghanaian wants to see the place. I mean, here he should come back again and tell us what he means by that, because I mean. For Obia Osi, he just received a degree from Gimpa, and you see, meaning it's a business, we know here now project, meaning whatever subject. By now, I think his elevation, his mind,
president also.
But okay, his mindset about the business should change by now, because she say, who send identity so onukra kasa onukra. We should be pointing fingers at Onu as somebody we should, because when him say yes, a lot of people can say, oh yeah, you go space, yeah, go school, you know. He should be leading the pack. He should be changing the narrative. You know, so sit there and say, I'm not going to use my money. Rasta, nah.
So there's a message for you from George Britton. He says, I was told the same when I wanted Camido to perform. Platform is just for Nigerian artists. So I think he also tried to make a pitch and he was told that it's...
So say you catch, so maybe beautiful submission by George Britton. Inti say you catch it or no say the platform is for your friends
Nigerian artists.
So did Camido perform?
No.
Good. So George in the American no Tiana.
No, but he's always trying to emphasize.
No. T. So T answer what about emphasis no. Yeah. Me say omun person will be perform. Omun catcher, and that's in his case. So why would they bring you on and sabotage you? I say in one person will shame you. Like we should stop thinking like that. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right.
Yes. You know, into me baba you know Samini.
Okay.
Samini. Only the pack, only the because Yeshenu say he's like a beacon of light for some of us. Say Charlie, yeah, you've got in one person there. Say A plus. Charlie plus today na enim kwa na me ni anamada nti man to me amba e fa che me why. A plus me we A plus they say wajan music no nti onu yen to me use as an example because onu so call in law school near the but Samini has come back into our space. So he needs to share the experience in school with us. So okay, me go school me who say we project man obekasa say to say now one go school now then there emboy nti Rasta come back again.
Emoji. So, okay, say that one, then I ask you something.
Oh, okay. So for me, I think one thing that has guided my music, yana to the bia a year, kofobi was a debe na kwawe ya otumi a year na maybe a year no. I do a lot of research before I move. He said, me BBS meeting say bibi mo madwum say na person behavior when this Grammy conversation started, I did all my research and then did my works on the ground before I moved.
Academy members. Congrats.
Thank you, sir. So this O2 conversation, I've been to the UK and I've had a meeting with a promoter who is a Nigerian, one of the promoters in the UK, who is a Nigerian who lives in the UK. He's a promoter. O2 phone office, I'll be to make customer and I go O2 Arena office way, and I could be say. They work with the promoters, and to book the O2 to have an event in the O2 Arena. I had a meeting 2 years ago. Sound, light, payment of the auditorium for some hours. I think 4 or 5 hours yesterday. If you exceed it, you pay £10,000 more every hour, every 30 minutes or a day. Ultimately stay within the stipulated arena. The setup, rigging, and everything should cost you almost about £500,000 to £600,000. Yes. And you know, these guys, these Nigerians, when they are going to the space, all my research. Sika be here. Send a baby register. Send a baby scanner you raising you be on the back.
I ain't seen that Samini someone funny sika on call.
So what I say?
Make
us so your research.
That's basically what I'm trying to say.
£500,000.
That's not the focus of the.
So I mean. Samini filling the O2 Arena is very doable.
Yep.
I believe in Samini.
Yep.
Ninjuma Watu Bibri were big tunes, and he's one of the big talents and gifts that the media share Ghana.
Definitely.
And not just Ghana, Africa.
Definitely.
Samini we bet you have any stadium in the UK with the proper promotion.
Definitely.
So what I say. So I just think say any sort of who that any suno eyade obetumi aye. If onya ebia or no stone boy bika no ho sakwode bika no ho na say some top Ghanaian Shatawale become or can we say we are storming the UK. Yeah, concert. They will shut down the UK. But he can do it alone.
Me can't say, oh, me can't on to me. Yeah, who say who can if, and that's where I have who kasa a spirit, on kasa a spirit. Kasa ne di boy. Yeah, one moving is no. I'm just interjecting, please. It's his time. Why? Into see if no a conditional. Kasa no doubt you. On no crack and I'm like, oh, this is Samini, the rain god. If no, when? What do I say? When? No, and he can do it.
Yeah. So and the when? And the when? You know, say me Brapini say he should just get the people involved and then see what they can do. And I believe say it will be one of the great things that will happen to Ghana as a country. Yeah.
You like that. I just see you open the show for this.
Let's talk a bit about you. Sisi, I work with you in 3 months. First of all, I'm sure people want to know what you've been doing. You know, I know personally that you've been around playing shows, making some money. So we thought that
my combo shoes, Pacho.
Offer.
Me
flyers we will post yourself and now minister.
Me do one Madam Fubia from so Charlie Sunday if I'm also in a be in no afa hono
and na mo pese mo ha ni visa on kuta working permit yem pesa o mo dem mo do obi a share mu keke mo nya mo research and ma baba betina
yeah research bia yeah research bia I went no kasa in the public which one
no what say any one Jessica
so if you say with this because at least we've seen flyers and see also in this car that's
the thing. Visa too man.
No, say use what you see in our and I'm trying to explain.
Because any evidence, Anna.
No, I'm trying to explain. Say.
I feel.
Who's your Jessica? I'm charged. Who charge was so? Who charge was so? American embassy for sure.
Oh, Julobi.
Oh, Bawana, me for sure it's you.
I mean, so it was a time for me to just relax. From my busy schedule in Ghana. And also, once I was there, people that know me that, MOG was, they called on me, say, fire so in a bit, and if I had the time, my opportunity, once I'm in the area, I'll just go and, say hello, then I'll minister with them. And basically that was it. But we are planning the tour next year, and those are some of the foundations I had to go to tour on, with a team that I'm working with in the US and all that. Sinyami Adoma next year and the Juma Nagasa
and for me it was such a great sight to behold. Na many ajipa because Danny McClucken here, somebody that I also love so much. Yeah. Like I can sing a lot of his songs. So to see my own brother from my own Ghana in Danny McClucken's church and he's introducing you to everybody. He said, this is then. I can only imagine how you felt, but I want you to share that experience with me.
So first of all, I wanted to say thank you the courteous way of a Ghanaian say obi beya demana okokodanase. So basically I was just me to surprise him and say thank you. And me I wanted to do it after the service. Say yeah, be upon my corner office. Then I say hello. I just came to say thank you and all that. And surprisingly, he decided to say, or maybe say, are there any Africans in the house? Who are the Africans? No. So then he came around Numia. He was like, wow, you are here. And our plan is said, let's do something in July where it fell around the time and that may come holidays. So he's a great man. Or you'll be on the nipa. Ben and I say, we are real, we are open, we are honest, or nobody juma. That's what I've seen about him. The little that the short time I've spent with him, a me need to never be brave, and it has changed my perspective about my craft, my music, the kind of production I do, and how to present my music and everything.
Me pacho we dey asem bisa ntime ma obumfu se ma bisa ni ya. U feel say believed no esunche wan kasa.
Oh yeah, I mean the song is big in Nigeria, not just Nigeria, it's big all over Africa, all over the world. And me call was it Port Harcourt? Me call Port Harcourt Obi program. And me we airport. Yeah, me back to Ghana no. And me host no. Asia, one of the big women. I think Governor Bini no chance. Oh, this is a young man that sang Be Lifted. And she was like, she didn't know. And she shared the testimony. This and Jumnayama no or Jimmy Namba Castle be inviting me about in the state hall on my minister near. So that is when I got to know say people know the song, but me. So what I say. So then again, it puts me and my team on our toes. Then we have to find a way to bring the image and the song at power.
Sister MC, back to Samini, Olive the Boy, and your submission.
Okay. Sorry. May the Samini dear no here. I think say you and can say you're very possible say Samini be feel it also, and I believe to say obi to me I feel it. Me for statistics kakra me research no O2 mechanics auditorium you name say 20,000 capacity. Me share Ghana for more UK according to statistics and research I'm again 115,000 people. Sorry. And now over share Nigeria for more. There are over 280,000 people there. And you know I asem count over here. Everybody say yeah show cry na say Nigeria need ye show or no hear about even say 7% of his people na O2YM. Ghana for you be hear about 20%. No YM. But thank God say lexical say be say you know audience na ba be diverse. And yet Nigeria need your concept and yet Nigeria need go na beba. Kenya ni beba, South Africa ni beba, we beba ni na beba no na aye ni da. Omo mu fi ye krom nko aso de e bia na nka wotu no. Ebe dey see ebe feel kaka because ye nko for more abundant as compared to Nigerians no. Omo outweigh in numbers. But then again, Samini kasa no kan say me no be very important and I wo boss or say or no ankasa be to me afili O2 arena if the right structures are laid, i.e. promotion and marketing. He actually mentioned for either 6 months or 4 months, if my memory serves me right. And it's true. He has experienced what a good promotion and marketing can do for a career with MTN. Thomas Samini was. This is the same Samini that went to Mobu because he was strongly tied with the brand MTN. And so he understands the essence of promotion and marketing when it comes to this part of our business. Because yeka O2, you see, first Samini, Sarkodie, Stoneboy, anyone when near the call. If we don't have the right promotion and marketing, we still cannot feel the O2. That's right. Intermediate says Samini so obey to me aye. And Mr. Logic as an okasen be me fanasem okaka. Oka bibi about say media for be to baby cause Samini chemu want to me then. I don't think you say that's Samini no chem. Said there Mr. Logic can because about the product I yet we need a product, price and place. So product no see a chem you can repackage and sell. And see kasa na media for ni be cause Samini a chem ne time a chem Ghana phobia. I think that when I read the comments under video never na Ghana phobia can be as any time a chem on to me and I think say eno na kasa hunu because we know what Samini is capable of. And to say eniema obey here or the bay O2 edida na kwemu promotion is working and all of that he can feel the O2 simple because we know his capabilities. Then to Olive Boy Asemno Bull God can be what I want to say about me share Big Brother so I don't know much but now Kasaoka Bibi say Sadiq a granted interview we no can say Pacho can you remind me on that
I only Noella Cariniale and I'll say I'm not pitch you for interview and the final thing that Okan said at least for what I Noella posted and I watched say they are a platformer or promoting Nigerian artists. Okay. And George Swabe confirmed so also try it and that's what the feedback he got.
And see then my question to Sadiq would be why did he let Olive Boy perform? say we didn't call no and omuma who say so omuma who
no in fact the whole thing looks like perform we na omo ehun on TV so it looks like the show I don't know but the conversation looks like show only pre-produced
okay
and see you know sometimes
so try film
omo yi in the life and you can say time na mentor it's me e some minutes earlier and I say I recorded but we are playing as though it's live
okay.
That's what it looks like. It's as a young TV home. Or leave the boy a copy for you when here.
Anyone.
And Tim said after mad conversations now.
Well, as I now know, me it's not too clear to me. I can't sit here and say for a fact say